Yeah, luckily, our technical difficulties today was just a microphone cable, but we're off the ground and flying now. Welcome to episode 169. I'm joined with celebrity guest Gal Gadot. Do you say that Gal Gadot or Gadot? It's spelled either way.
You're so silly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get y'all mixed up all the time.
Whatever.
I mean, you do favor a lot.
I appreciate that.
If you cosplayed Wonder Woman, a lot of people would want to get a picture with you. Yes.
Very much doubt
Trust
that.
me. But anyway, I'm joined by my girlfriend, Alicia. It's weird. I never call you Alicia. This is an interesting show that we're going to do today because we recorded this a year ago, about this time.
Yeah.
This may be the birth weekend of us doing this. We went to a private residence. The owners requested they be anonymous, but so we didn't mention exact places. It's in this area. And ironically, I just found out recently that house has been torn down. It's not there anymore.
Wow, that was fast. I wonder why they tore it down. So, I mean, it wasn't in, like, bad shape.
It was dated. I mean, it is an old house, very old.
But, I mean...
But, yeah, it didn't look...
Dated is not condemned. Just
True.
tear it down and start over.
Yeah. But anyway, we had heard a lot about this house from more than one set of people that lived there, if that makes any sense. Like previous tenants reported stuff, and then current tenants reported stuff. And so we always wanted to do in there, and again, it's a good thing we did because it's not there anymore. But we never did. We had a recorder in every room, and we were using my phone and yours, I think.
Yeah.
And so we almost had too much footage to go through because you want to go through all of it. And I just got to digging, and I found what was on my phone, and I got to listen to it, and I'd almost forgot how good it was. And by good, I mean it was. I'll put it this way: we bought those little meters, the K2 and the EMF. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. EMF readers. Or is that the same thing?
No. Well, Kelly knows more about the difference in the
Yeah.
different meters. All I know is this. We had 4 new meters that we were using, and they had never been as active as they were at this place. I'm talking like not even a fraction. Every now and then, a couple places we've gone, you get a little bleep, bleep. But these meters, all 4 stayed redlined like the whole
Yeah.
time. Everywhere we went in this place. And just to cut down on any possibility of interference, we turned off all the lights. We had a couple candles lit, which we'll get back to the candles in a minute. That wound up being about the most interesting thing about this little, I guess you would call it a paranormal investigation. That's what it was. But the candles wound up being the most interesting thing. We were really trying to get EVPs, and which we didn't, as far as I know. I haven't gone through every recorder. When I was editing, I thought I heard a whisper at one point, but I went back and listened again, and I don't know. It may have just been something in the room here while I was editing that I heard, but I didn't hear it the second time. But there was a lot of when you're trying to get an EVP, you'll ask a question and then you'll wait. And so there's a lot of long, awkward pauses that I cut out because it's just not good for, this is audio only, and, you don't want to just sit and listen to long, awkward pauses. But so if you think, well, you didn't give them enough time to answer, we actually did. It just may not sound like it to the listener because I edited it way down. And 2 of the 4 meters, when they would redline, they would beep. So every time you hear beeping, you're hearing those meters completely redline.
Maxed out.
Yes. Which, again, I've never seen them act like that before or since then. And I've been to, before we got those meters, I've tagged along because of the podcast with paranormal teams and stuff. Like, even at the ordnance plant, as haunted as that place was, and we did get EVPs and a picture there, even there, the meters weren't going as crazy as they were at this place.
Oh, really?
The meters that belonged to the other people at the time. We put 1 meter stationary on the couch, and this was my question while I was editing this. You usually when you got them in their handheld devices, you're walking all around,
Yeah.
and you'll beep beep beep, and you'll stop. Ooh, I got one right here. So you're moving into something that's making it go off.
Right.
But the one that stayed on the arm of the couch the whole night why would it sometimes go off and sometimes not? It looks like if there was something there making it go off, it would always go off or always not.
Maybe it was following us.
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting to, because when we get to the candle thing, we start focusing on it.
Oh yeah, that was creepy.
Yeah, that was like, again, that was the most interesting thing that happened the whole night to me. We had candles set up again just for lighting. I never would have thought I could use a candle for paranormal investigations, but hey, whatever works. I'm fixing my microphone here. So what it was is this house did not have central heat and air. There was one window unit in the back bedroom, which would be basically the opposite end of the house of where we were. And at one point, there was one ceiling fan in the room that was barely turning, so we turned it off just to be sure, because at one point you said something about blow that candle out. And when you said it, I mean, it literally looked like, have you ever picked up a candle to blow it out because you're going to bed?
And it kind of flickers
and
down.
It flickers, you don't quite get it, so you
Yeah.
have to try again. That's what it looked like. I mean, it almost went out, and we were like, whoa. So then we started focusing our attention on the candle, and we did it so many times as to narrow out coincidence, because it don't take much to make a flame flicker on a candle. That's why we made sure there was no breezes in there at all, and we're not like right on top of the candle, so it wouldn't be our breath causing it.
Well, and it would point in different directions, like all the way lay over on the side.
Right.
In either direction, right and left. So if it was a breeze, it wouldn't have, like
Yeah.
it would stick straight up, and then we'd ask something, and it would go all the way down to the right. And then it would come back up to the middle. So, I mean, it wasn't like it was just blowing.
Yeah, like it would if there was a fan on top of
Right.
it. And there was one time in particular where you told it to blow the candle out, and it almost went out. And I was like, that kind of gave me chills. But we asked it. You told it to blow it out a bunch of times, and every single time, it would start flickering. And going back to the meters, when we were focusing on the candle and messing with that, the meters weren't as active. It's almost like it changed its focus or attention to the candle as we did. And then when we kind of got away from the candle, because we had said, hey, blow it out about as many times as you would want to. And then we got back to the meters and doing other stuff, and then the meter started getting more active again. So I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I mean, I know skeptics will say, well, I mean, candles flicker. That's what they do. But right when you tell it to blow it out and it almost goes out. Oh, and another thing that I wanted to get to help satisfy any skeptics. At one point during all this, Kelly says, I'm going to video it. And I was like, yeah, take a video of this happening. That way nobody can say, well, y'all are just saying that it's happening. We have video proof. So he's looking for that. He says he thinks he still has it. And again, this is a year ago, so he's going back through his phone, and we're going to probably put that out somewhere to accompany this, so you can actually see this happening rather than just hearing our reaction to it. Oh, and another thing I put in my notes, this is a jar candle, like a candle that's, a decorative candle in a jar that had burned down quite a ways. So it's almost like they're down in the jar, they're kind of sheltered from light breezes and stuff like that too. Like you really have to, we keep them out here all the time. And when I got some pretty powerful lungs, but when I'm fixing to leave to go to bed, I have to pick it up and put my mouth right over the top of it and blow pretty hard to get it to go out. I had forgotten during these sessions that we actually downloaded a Spirit Box app.
Yeah.
Didn't really get a lot from that. There's a couple of things I noticed, and I know a lot of people, diss on the Spirit Box app. They're like, no, you need like the real thing. Well, that's all we had available. So we gave it a try. One time you said, tell us your name. And almost before you got done saying, tell us your name, it went Jason, like fast, like almost immediately. Normally it takes a minute and then you'll hear something. And I know with these Spirit Box things, they're spitting out all kinds of noises and syllables and words and parts of words. And you're like, well, of course you heard it say something. But I liken it unto, you remember in the movie Bumblebee on the Transformers where his voice box got messed up, so he had to use the radio to help him talk? And he would change channels and make the words together. You may not have seen that.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, he uses his radio because he's a car when he's not a robot.
Gotcha.
And so he's got a radio, and he uses that to talk with. That's kind of what the spirit box tries to do. It puts something out there allegedly for the spirits to manipulate, to communicate with you. And on the podcast here, we coined the term paranormal lube. It kind of lubes that connection to make it, easier. Oh, and there was one point, Kelly said, he pointed to me and said his name. And, do you know his name? And then he said, say his name. And then it said, I am. Like it thought it was saying a name, but we never heard. But we did hear it say I am, which was kind of, and it's like, there was one point it sounded like it said your name, like real fast, like Lisa, like a real quick. But I'll let everybody listen for themselves. This is done with a cell phone, so it's not the best recording in the world. There's not any background pollution, though, because we want it as quiet as possible. And I encourage you to listen to this on some really good earbuds, especially during the spirit box thing, because you might catch something we didn't. That's happened on here before. There's been more than once where a listener came and said, hey, you need to go listen to the podcast again, and at the 10-minute, 22-second mark, do you not hear something? And we go back and we're like, whoa. I'll go back and look in particular and tell you which ones we've had. Like, there's been a couple where we knew we had an EVP and said, listen to this. But then there were some we were just oblivious to it until later. So maybe that'll happen on this one. I don't know.
A little extra filter.
So what was your recollection of that whole experience?
I remember the candle, and I remember it trying to come through on the spirit box. It was just, that sound. And we kept getting knocks. Like we had the K2 meter on the couch, but we had some in the bedrooms where they had activity at before. And when we were in the living room walking around, we heard bumps, just like something falling in the back room, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, and it was a hardwood floor. And, of course, when you walk, you hear every single step. And then you would stop walking, and it's almost like
something kept walking.
Something like didn't realize we were stopping, because it's like, okay, we stopped. Why was there like one more or something like that? There was a lot of. Again, you doing this listening from an audio standpoint, you don't get to see the looks on our faces when little stuff like that happens. But there's a lot of Scooby-Doo moments in there too that don't really come through because we don't video. But that's about to change. I think the next time we do something like this, and if we'd have known that this was going to be so good, we would have tried to video it. But it was kind of like just a casual thing. We had an opportunity to go do it, and kind of last minute, to be honest. So we just grabbed our meters and stuff and went. And we weren't there. We didn't stay the whole evening. Maybe a couple hours.
Yeah. Well, and Kelly had bought that, what is that Connect thing where you could see it?
I don't think he had that at that time.
He didn't have it. It was supposed to be in, but it wasn't. It had come in yet. So it came in like a couple of weeks later. So we didn't have it.
Yeah, that thing is really cool, but I don't even think we've ever officially used it. I mean, he's tested it. But I don't think we've been anywhere where he can use it. That would be a good thing to go back to the Athens jailhouse.
Yeah, because we did hear something there, or I did.
And, I got to thinking, I don't like repeating and rehashing stuff, but the Athens jailhouse is such a unique historical thing, and it's right here practically in our backyards. Why don't we make it a yearly thing? Like, this is our yearly visit to the Athens jailhouse. If something happens, cool. If it don't, cool. It's a cool place to go visit.
Okay.
But anyway, here is our... Here's our paranormal investigation at a private residence in the Monroe County area. That would have been 2020. All right, we're at a private residence that's evidently has something going on. Let me move my phone away because it's still going off. We're at a private residence that's supposed to be haunted. There's been a lot of reports from this place, everything from footsteps across the porch, people seeing people standing in the window, some of the inhabitants here have experienced people trying to get in the bed with them that aren't there.
I wouldn't necessarily call it people.
Well, something is getting in the... Something crawling in the bed with the people that live here.
There's been catching glimpses from kind of like the corner of their eyes, I guess.
There's been reports of people that tried to tried to drag them out of the bed and they had bruises on their ankle. A previous tenant allegedly reported levitation in one room. And all of this is just hearsay, like things that's been reported, but I can tell you one thing's for sure, our meters are going crazy more so than they have at any other place we've been. In fact, the last couple of places we went, we didn't even get one K2 hit. And right now, as I'm looking at the K2 meter, it's just...
I mean, not just a K2 meter.
It's going from green to red, and then that one is constantly beeping. Especially in this one spot right here. What's that one called?
This is just a standard EMF meter.
EMF? We have all this stuff now, and I don't even know the difference. But I just know that it's... All the stuff is acting like more active than it has since we got it in this place.
And jail, we never got a hit. But
The temperature has gone up in here 4 degrees.
Oh, that thing tells temperature too?
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, whether we hear it audibly or on the recording, is there anybody here with us other than us three that wants to say anything?
You have 3 different devices you can speak into. You don't just have to use the K2 and the EMF.
Okay, we're pegged out on red right now.
Maybe you could blow out the candle.
Please don't.
Make the red candle flicker, because that one's flickering, but this one hadn't flickered. It did a little flicker.
I want them to blow it out.
No, I do not want them to blow it
I
out.
do not want
That's a
them to
little
blow it out.
much.
Well, I mean, it could flicker from anything.
Make the meter go off in the other room. What's it called again?
EMF?
Can you make the EMF meter go off in the other room? Where you tried to climb into bed?
Did you shut the door?
Uh-uh. And by the way, just so everybody listening, the K2 meter that is staying pretty much pegged out between orange and red has no electricity anywhere near it.
And this is too random for it to be going off like it's traveling back and forth.
Make the one beep in the bedroom.
I think they like this sofa.
It is nice.
It is.
It's pretty comfortable.
Look at that. It is staying like between orange and red.
The only other thing that could be is this couch is radioactive.
Is there somebody on the couch? Make it go to red if there is.
Nope. It went out.
It did the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to talk to you. I got paranormal stuff to do.
Make the other one go off in the bedroom.
Wow.
You don't want us to talk to you, do you? Evidently not. Because it, for the first time, went down to green when I said that.
All right, we're going to step to the other room.
I hope you're pegging out there too. And by the way, the lights are off, so there shouldn't be.
You might want to grab a candle.
I'll leave it by myself.
Especially on the couch.
Yes.
All right. 68 degrees in here.
But why
Mine
did
is
that one went off
71.
and that one didn't? And they're right beside each
I
other.
don't know.
That's so weird. Is this the bed you tried to lay down in? 2 beeps for yes. Okay.
Okay, what's 4 beeps then, Smarty?
Absolutely, yes. Are we bothering you?
It's not even green now.
It only.
Oh, that's the difference.
That's the first time this one beeped. Is when I asked it if it tried to get into this bed.
The candle's going out.
Yeah, you should have grabbed the red candle.
The one that doesn't flicker.
Oh, wow.
Make sure that flashlight isn't like hold the flashlight up to it and see if that's causing any. Actually, it lights up more when you pull the flashlight away. Is this the bed that you laid down in?
If anybody wants to speak to us in here, go ahead.
Or make one of the meters go off. They're like, man, how many times I gotta make the meter go off before you believe me?
It's going off.
He got his. I think it was his phone.
Nope.
Obviously not. When you walked out, I thought it was his flashlight. But when we would hold the flashlight up to it, it would be green. When you took the flashlight away, it would peg
Light
out.
up.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go to the next room. And what I like is these meters.
I'm gonna leave this one in here since you already have one. What the hell? Let me see if it's just because Okay. Maybe not. You gonna talk to us now?
Take and move the remote. Throw it on the other side of the bed.
Not the remote.
I didn't think it should be because there's nothing. That's IR and that's not EMF.
I mean, it's got batteries in it, but there's nothing transmitting unless
Yeah.
you hit a button.
Anybody in here?
This one's going off.
You want me to hold one?
Yeah, it seems to like you better.
Can you give us another K2 hit right here?
Well,
A little bit.
it bounced.
Whoa. That's more than bouncing.
Well, talk to us then. We got it to come in here, I think. So tell us what you want.
Yeah, I bet when the residents of this house get the results of all this, they might not come back.
No. It's just crazy that, well, that was my phone, but.
Yeah.
Like right here, there's nothing. But like, all of a sudden.
Go with something.
Yeah.
Dude, that light just went off and come back on.
Which one?
My flashlight.
Oh, I wasn't even looking. I was looking at this meter. Because I don't know nothing or that much about these meters, but I mean, it's picking up something or it's not, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right here, it's not picking up anything, but a few seconds ago it was. So what was it picking up?
Well, it's just like you
Something
come through
walked
right through
through.
here and it set these off.
Do you like laying on this bed?
It's either one in here still. It's
Going.
not doing anything.
Do you ever lay on this bed right here? The only time that one right there has ever gone off, though, is when we were in here.
Mm-hmm. But it took it a while before it went off.
Yeah, the other ones have been going off constantly. Of course, when you tap them, they kind of. This is the hot spot right here, the arm of this couch.
Well, there's more than one hot spot in here.
Well, that's where we've got the most activities, just right there, randomly. All three of them just went off.
Dude, that is crazy.
Yeah. It's just so random. It seems like it is kind of following us because it only does it in the rooms we're in.
Yeah.
Like that one that's in the bedroom right now. The only time it went off is when we were in there.
Well, I brought it back in here, and that's one of the ones that was going on. And see, the one over there is not going on.
Where?
Right there.
On the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You got two of them on the couch, or three of them total.
The other K2 was right there.
Oh. Oh, she took one with her outside.
I wanted to smoke, so I wanted to know what was there with me.
Hey, go to the doorway of the porch. It went off.
I think it kind of likes you, Mark.
Well, I'll go with you.
I don't know, but it stayed right there with you on the couch.
I am kind of paranormal, yes.
Hey, all three of them's going off right here.
What you got?
All three of them came out. And we all walked out.
Did you not want us to leave? Usually they want us to leave.
Well, he probably does want us to leave, but
Say stay.
Two beach.
okay, that was kind of weird.
Are you lonely? Do two beeps if you're lonely.
I'll think of it all.
Of course, the ghost is probably like, what do you mean beeps? What are you talking about?
Do you like the residents in this house?
We'll give them a complex.
Is that a yes? How do you feel about Mark?
Hey, we're not
You
talking.
know, it likes you.
Likes you.
That may have been, no, I hate that son of a bitch. You don't know that.
No, is it done
This
the
ain't
same
a Ouija
beat?
board.
Is it done the same beat?
This ain't a Ouija board. We don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, there ain't gonna be no Ouija boards either.
No, I'm good.
Mm-mm.
I hate to play with a Ouija board in this house.
God, you.
That wouldn't work.
No. Would not.
Well, actually, it would work too good.
I'm afraid. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Are you at peace? Is that a no?
I'm gonna say no because there was a piece. There's no reason for them to still be here.
Where's the garbage at?
Tell us what
Right
we
here.
can do to help you find peace.
Right where? Right there.
Why'd this candle go out? It's got plenty of.
The wicks messed
I
up.
can help
Too
you
low.
find peace. You tell us who you are. What happened to you?
phone. I think it's still recording.
Right here.
We've been in every room of the house, and in most rooms we don't get anything, but in the living room,
We've had a hit in every room except for this one.
I haven't had anything in this one.
We didn't go in there, not really either.
Well, Mark did, but
But I mean, he did a walk through your room too at first.
yeah.
I haven't been in the bathroom. Maybe the bathroom's haunted.
There's been a little bit of activity in the bathroom.
I bet there's been a lot of activity in the bathroom.
Well, I mean, I've been told about how the shower curtain is just like kind of pulled open before.
Like while somebody was looking at it, or they left and came back and it was open.
No, when they was in the shower.
Oh.
Like playing pranks? You like letting people know you're here, huh?
I'm leaving that EMF meter in that other bedroom.
Which one? K2? Or the blue?
EMF. That way we'll hear it beep if it picks up anything. That wasn't a ghost. That was me burping because I ate too much pizza.
Yeah, I finally got service. So.
That is so crazy.
Tell us.
It's so random.
Tell us what we can do.
Back up, Mark.
What?
No, he's too far away.
Hey, what Mark was talking about.
No.
Is that you I see? Okay.
Where you see this at? You looking behind me.
I'm looking at the reflection behind me. It keeps moving back and forth. Come here and look right over my shoulder, Mark. Because I thought it was you at first.
Reflection of what? This window?
Yeah, look in the reflection. That middle pane. You can see straight back into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Watch, you'll see something pass over.
It looks like it'll get darker and then lighter, but the candles are in here.
So are you, tell us your name.
I didn't get any hits in that room though.
Speaking to the recorders.
I may already have, we just don't know it.
Yeah. Move your phone.
I'm just making sure my phone caused it.
It didn't.
Well, now my phone's far
Yes,
away and it
yeah.
still did it.
The one thing we didn't do before we started was get a baseline on our phones with the EMF. That way you'll know, because they put off a certain.
Normally,
Yeah,
the
but
phones
I don't
make
think-
it go off, but
Well, this reads.
I just put my phone up against it and it quit going off.
This and reads how strong it is. See? And it's set to once it hits 1.0 to start going off, because that's a really strong magnetic field.
That's nobody's phone.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the room with my phone.
Tell us how we can help you.
I'm too far away for it to be my phone.
Yeah.
We already know neither of the recorders, because they're not transmitting anything, they're just recording.
Right.
I mean, they do put off a little bit of an EMF signature, but
But I mean, mine's way over here.
well, mine's right
Yeah.
there.
There's a meter in the other room. Can you make it go off? In the other bedroom. Can you make it beep? Stuff only happens in the rooms that we're in.
So you think we may be interfering?
Stuff only happens in the room that I'm in.
We'll go in there in that bedroom where the thing
Now,
is.
think about this. You've
See if
been
it'll
in
beep.
every room.
We'll go in that bedroom and see if it'll beep. It's laid on the bed in there. We're right here. It'll take me a minute to get up because I ate a lot of pizza, but I'll come in there and help you.
Well, ain't nothing you can help me with.
You'd be surprised what I can help you with. Don't turn the light on.
Dude, I do not walk in this room with the light off.
It's the other bedroom.
Is that still lighting up in there?
No.
Man, ain't doing nothing. I left that EMF meter on the bed in that room.
Yeah, I got it here in my hand. Yep. Getting a small boat hit.
I think if they're capable of opening up the shower curtains and pulling people out of bed by their ankle, they can blow out a candle.
If somebody blows out a candle, I'm leaving.
Well, you came here to look for ghosts.
I know, but that's a little too much. Make the candle flame on the red one flicker.
It's already flickering. Make it go out.
Make it stop flickering. Boom.
It stopped. Blow it out.
See, now you just.
Yeah.
Oh my
There you go.
God, it's flickering like hell now.
There you go. You have to communicate how you can. Blow it out.
Damn.
Come on.
You can put one of those
You
meters
can do it.
by the candle.
Yeah, I need to put a meter by the candle because that thing's dancing like crazy when you told it to blow it out. And there's no breeze in here. There's an air conditioner on.
She turned it off.
Back in the back.
He turned it off.
Oh, it's off. Okay. Well, even when it was on, it was in like way over in the other back room.
All right. Blow it out.
Blow that red candle out, or at least try to.
Come on, you can do it.
Holy shit!
You can do it. You've opened up shower curtains. You can put out the light.
I don't think it wants to because it likes
I should be
It
filming
lights.
this.
incense.
No. That red candle, like, of course, the blue one's flickering a lot because the wick is struggling, but that red one is staying true. But when she was like, blow it out, it's like a breeze was coming across
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Like
it was bad. It was
like it was
dancing.
flickering hard, like it was about to be blown out.
You
and I-
messing with the candle? You trying to blow it out?
Did you put the K2 over there? The
Yeah.
EMF?
I moved the EMF meter over there. There's a ceiling fan on the other side of the room that's barely turning.
Where?
Well, I think that's the
I should
one.
turn it off just to make sure.
Oh,
But I mean, that red candle is not flickering at all.
No.
And then when you said blow it out, it started flickering hard.
Yeah. Like dancing.
Yeah. As if there was a breeze coming across it.
There you go. I see you playing with it. Playing with the flames. Blow it out. Blow it out. You see that?
That refrigerator sure does make a lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was quieter in here. Like you get like a good EMF or EVP rather when it's like dead silent. Is that the refrigerator making that noise?
Yeah. Well, turn the refrigerator and see.
Turn that fan off back there. And then let's tell it to flicker the candle.
Where's that meter at?
Right here in my hand.
Uh-oh. Alright, now flicker the candle.
Just for reference, the flame of the candle is upright and not wavering at all right now.
Let's back over here to the couch.
Now
I
it's
think
leaning.
you like interacting with us. See if you can blow out the candle. Just try. I see you.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Dude.
Do it.
It's been doing this the
Blow
whole
it out.
time. You're in the other room.
Yeah, every time I ask it.
Every time she says try to blow out the candle, it starts flickering like crazy.
Try to blow it out. Can you not do it?
She's got a point. You can pull people out of bed and you can throw open a shower curtain, blow that candle out. Oh my god! I need to film this
I think you should.
so nobody thinks we're lying.
Yeah.
It's I'll film it.
Yeah, do some.
Recording.
Yeah, do some video of that. That way that nobody thinks we're lying.
Which one was that?
This one. Oh, no, this one don't be. I don't know. Tell me when you're ready.
Man, I gotta find one. You know what? I should have brought the damn camcorder.
Oh.
And just to specify, it's the red candle on the left. The one on the right, it flickers constantly because it's got a short wick on it.
Yeah, I've got something dancing right here. Come here.
I see it through your phone.
You see the dancing?
Do you like interacting with us? Make the red candle flicker. You like interacting with people, don't you? Blow out the candle.
Try to blow the candle out. Try real hard.
Come on, that's the only communication we have. There you go.
Come on.
Can you blow it out? You can make it flicker real hard. Come on, blow it out. Okay.
There's a truck going by.
Yeah. Tell us who you are. What is your name? How old are you?
See, when you started saying that, it just went right back
Yeah.
to like
Stop.
regular burning.
Well, you also got to think how many times we've already asked that in each
Well-
room.
Yeah.
Come up. Well, you got to keep questions fresh because you don't never know what they've already answered.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what else to ask though.
You asked how old it was.
I did. I've asked that a couple of times.
How long have you been here? You've been
Are
here
you
a
a
long
male
time?
or a female?
You know what's funny is the one on the couch quit going off,
It's still going off some.
but not like it was
No.
since we started messing with the candle.
Yeah.
It's like it moved its attention.
My temp readings over here is going crazy.
What's it doing?
67, 68, 69, 70, 69, 70.
Oh, it is quiet now. The refrigerator went off.
Good.
Let's ask some questions.
Are you a girl or a boy?
Or a man or a woman.
Do you want us to go? If you do, say go. Do you want us to stay? Two beeps. I think two beeps is yes.
That was another bedroom, wasn't it?
No.
No, it's that one. I said two beeps is yes, and it did it again.
Okay. 2 beeps is yes, 1 beep is no. You like us being here, don't you? Do you want us to go?
You notice the candle, but the meters are back going off now.
There's back at the candle. If you want us to go, blow it out.
You
Well,
know how, like,
they've been here all along.
You know how in the Looney Tunes cartoons, like
Don't matter.
when somebody jumps through the wall and it leaves like an outline of the person.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna see in that wall right there to me. If that candle goes out.
Oh. I mean, I think it's pretty harmless, whatever it is. It's a friendly spirit.
That's, yeah, can't never tell. Unless it's very jealous.
Are you jealous?
What are you jealous of? Man, that K2 meter was going crazy over there. Now it ain't doing nothing.
Well, that's because it's right here.
But I mean, even this one was beeping or turning red.
Oh, constantly.
It's just flickering.
Now it's barely doing anything.
Well, I'm also recording video.
Are you shy?
Alright, I'll stop recording video.
Are you scared? I didn't see that move.
Kelly walked over there, now it's going off again.
I guess it likes kill eye now. Well, it's kind of fond of you there.
See?
That was his phone.
My phone hadn't been setting it off
I know.
because I don't have any service.
I'm just needed way far away
Yeah,
from it
now I'm
now.
too
It's
far
still
away.
going on.
See, the other one's going off over there too.
Yeah. And these are like, would you say 5, 6 feet apart?
That one, yeah.
They're
That
practicing
was
This is
about
about 6
10.
foot apart.
They're practicing social distancing.
Yeah.
These two are about 2 foot apart.
No, that's way more than 2 foot.
There's one right there.
Where?
Well, this
On
one
the
beeped
table.
over
On the
here,
table.
then that one beeped over there.
And then this one's going, it's like back,
Yeah.
it's like a triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I'm fine with the meter next to me going off when everybody else is in here. But when y'all go outside and it's doing it, it's not as cool.
We're just standing right by the door.
I'm just saying, that thing's going nuts now.
Yeah, if they're, we've already got a baseline for where these are sitting, because other than the one that's been going off nonstop, the other 3 are like very random. And the one that's going off nonstop, there's one sitting about a foot from it, and it's not going off.
But that K2 meter on the arm of the couch, it's not going off like it was. It was going like, it was pegging out constantly.
Yeah. And that one EMF, when it was sitting here on the couch, was going off constantly. I really wish we had a spirit box now.
What does a spirit box do?
They have apps that does it.
What does a spirit box do?
It
Generates kind of like white noise.
It's like a word generator, sort of.
Okay.
But it's just clips, just really quick. AM, FM broadcast, just really, and it cycles really fast. But what they'll do is, a lot of times when you ask a question,
They'll come through.
it'll come like a word will like come through, like clear. I just don't know how the apps would work.
It's kind of the same way. I mean, it just generates kind of like static noise for the paranormal lube.
I can try to download one real quick. I got a little bit of service right here. All right, here we go. I'll get this and see if it'll come through.
You ain't got a 5 hour, do you?
Yeah, in the Jeep.
A full one?
I got 2 of them.
What flavor?
Blue raspberry.
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. I'll go get it. Tell me where it's at.
Should be on that center console in that white bag with my cigarettes.
You want to split one with me?
Yeah. Or just take half and I'll take the other half. I'm kind of
That's literally splitting one with me. That's how that works, buddy.
You know what? I'll shut the door and run out real quick.
And I'll jump through that window. It looks like it's not being held together by much. I think there's some packing tape over one corner of it.
There is.
I'm gonna take this meter with me again. See if it'll go off in the doorway.
Here. You can have that one. But you said you needed a new one.
It ain't that cold out here, is it?
55. Yeah, 55 degrees.
Like 85 is out here.
Alright, we're going to try this and see if this... Ooh. Calm down.
I think this ghost likes
Hold on.
interacting. They don't want us to go. I think it likes talking.
Yeah, that's a good question. We can't do them at the same time.
Sorry. You like talking to us?
Is there somebody in here with us? Yes or no?
Alright, concentrate.
Is there somebody here with us or no? I heard hello. I got it.
Tell us your name.
How long have you been here? February. Sound like a laugh.
How many people are in this room right now, total?
0.
How many people are in here?
5.
Did you hear 5?
Are you a man or a woman?
Woman.
Holy shit.
Tell us your name.
Names are hard.
Tell us how old you are. How old are you?
3.
One more time. How old are you?
All right, hold on.
It likes communicating. She likes communicating.
Well, I
She
said
likes us being here.
I said how many people here, and it said 5. And I know there's 3 of us physically here. Or
Okay, we're back.
Okay. Tell us how old you are.
Dead.
was it dead or 10?
Sound like it said dead.
It just sounded like it said dead.
How old were you? 36.
Did you say 36?
Sounds like a robot.
It's just scanning.
Do you like us being here, or do you want us to leave? Do you want us here talking to you? Do you want us to leave? Tell us if you want us to leave. Never? Did you do never?
Yes.
You like talking to us, don't you?
It appears.
It appears so.
When you said you like talking to us, the K2 picked out.
Have you spoken to either reporter yet?
Some. I know some.
Do you like talking through this?
It's like it's answering through the K2.
You don't have to use the meter. You can use words.
Words?
Yes.
Is it harder to talk with the spirit box? No. Do you just like using the meter better?
Yep.
Alright. Keep doing this. Let's see if it works. Do you know my name? Do you know his name?
Say his name.
Do you know her name? Did I say your name backwards?
Can you say that again?
Possible.
What is my name?
Look at the K2 meter.
All right, we're fixing to leave. Good night.
Miss you?
Goodbye.
The best one was when you said use your words and it said words. That was pretty clear.
All right, bye.
Okay. Look, it went out.
Oh shit, I forgot to put beers in the fridge.
Yeah.
You want one?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I turn this on?
Hang on, hold on. Damn, this means you're going all hardcore. All right. What you do is first you hit stop. Right there.
Yeah.
Slide that down. All right. That takes and saves your file.
We were just talking about how nice it is outside, and you know it's. Is it just me, or is it just this weekend now feel like Halloween season,
Definitely.
weather-wise?
Yes.
As normal in the southeast, we had a couple. Usually, the first couple weeks of October is
Or what normal people would say, football weather.
yeah, it's still pretty hot. Like we had last week had a few like really hot days, and I remember sometimes we would get overzealous and carve our pumpkin too early. And then it would be all hot outside, and it would just turn into mush and like cook in the sun. I'm like, damn it, this ain't October weather. It's supposed to be like so cold it freezes the pumpkin, or at least preserves it. But at any rate, we're kind of doing things backwards. I got excited and started talking about the paranormal investigation that we re-emerged from a year ago, and I didn't do the announcements. Most importantly, we have Sean's benefit show coming up November the 6th. Let me pull that one up because there's a lot of stuff going on that day, and I don't want to forget. By the way, while I'm pulling this up, what did y'all think about our paranormal investigation? I mean, we're obviously not professionals, and I know the ones that you are probably like, duh. Man, you know, admittedly, we don't know what we're doing. We just think that it's cool to check out stuff like that this time of year. And I used to call myself paranormal curious. It's not something I would want to do year round, but like I said last year, I think I'm more into the supernatural than I am to the paranormal. It's definitely entertaining and fun and definitely interesting. So let us know what you thought about it. Give us a holler at popculture4, that's number 4real at gmail.com, or call our voicemail line that I don't have pulled up right now, so I'm not sure what it is. I got the info pulled up for the show on the November the 6th. It's called Rockin' and Rollin' Away Cancer, the Sean Frank benefit. There'll be a silent auction all day. They'll be taking donations at the door. There's a cornhole tournament at 2 p.m. It's at the Shade Tree Lounge in Tupelo, Mississippi, featuring Magnolia Whiskey, Honeysuckle Blue, Seeking 7, Kill J, Night Surf, and many more. So that's 12 p.m. until, and I'm sure until means probably midnight or later. So even if you have to work or something, I mean,
Just drop by.
just drop by whenever you're available. It's an all-day thing. Or if you have to go to work and you want to come early and toss around the cornhole a little bit. I bet we have like some northern listeners that are like, what are you talking about, tossing a cornhole? Is that a southern thing? Is it an American thing, or are international listeners confused?
Cornholes everywhere.
Okay. I didn't know.
Surely.
It seems like a southern thing, but you never know. You never know when you're talking to a group of people and they're like, what the hell is that? You just
Well,
drink
if you
cold
don't know what
tea?
it is, you should look it up because it is fun to play.
It is fun to play. We played on vacation this year. The other show we have is the same place, November 20th. We're playing with the Red Mountain and Seeking Seven. That's going to be a blasty blast. And after that, we have nothing booked that I know of. So I guess that's it for announcements at the end of the show, which is, we have no format. Let's face it, right?
No, we do have no call.
I got to tell off on you a little bit.
Oh, no, what did you do?
The bad things you're doing to me this Halloween season as far as movies you're making me watch. Because you're
Well-
doing your list on the Conjuring franchise.
I've watched them by myself some, which I do not recommend. It's not fun, and it's scary. Like today, I started watching the rest of Annabelle Comes Home.
I thought it was Annabelle Creation.
That was the scariest one. That's the one I watched all by myself, and I came in scared to death, and I had to take a break and say my prayers before I went to sleep because I couldn't sleep.
And watch something funny as you went to sleep.
Yes. But I was out here, and Tara was out here eating before she went to work, and I was okay. And then she left me, and I was like, oh, no, I got to go in. So I had to pause it and come back to it later.
Well, you were over there at the bar watching the end of it, and I was over here on the computer getting the podcast ready and all that stuff. And just from what I was hearing, I was like, nope. And you were constantly like going, oh, and like man, these newer movies are so loud, which I like a good place jump scare here and there. But it seems like those kinds of movies, it's just one right after another. It's never ending jump scares.
Well, they're demons coming after you. It's the demons.
Well, you got me interested in The Conjuring 2 because we were talking about the Annabelle thing. And I was like, okay, fine, let's watch it.
Amityville.
No, we watched Amityville, then The Conjuring 2.
Yes, but we were talking about Amityville.
You're right. You got me interested in Amityville because we were talking about that, and there was that connection in part 2. So I was like, well, let's just watch it. Which it wasn't too bad.
It's not too bad.
Annabelle
Creation is the scariest one in that franchise.
We went down the rabbit hole a lot on the Amityville behind the scenes, like what's real, including we watched a bunch of videos on Ed and Lorraine Warren, and all this stuff is real. Like they add more to it in the movies to make it even more scary. But the fact that each one of these cases are actual cases they went and studied, and at the end of at least The Conjuring 2, during the credits, they were showing you the actual real footage and pictures versus what you saw in the movie to show you that they didn't just make up everything for the movie.
Right. And she really, this was in just an interview of them, that where the priest was attacked by the flies.
Yeah.
They didn't show it in the movie, but he actually got slapped.
Yes.
And this was a year later that they went to. It was after the Lutzes left.
Right.
So it was a year later that they went back, and in the room where all that happened to the priest in the movie, she looked around and was like, "This is as close to hell as I hope to ever be." Because it was that, because she could feel that much.
Yeah, and what's the name?
Crazy.
Is it George Lutz?
Yes.
He was contacted by Ed Warren and was like, "Hey, we want to go look at Amityville," and he's like, "Go ahead, I'm not going over there." And he's like, "Well, can I get the keys?" And he said, "I tell you what, the closest I'll go to that house is 4 blocks away at a pizza parlor." He met him, and he gave him the keys, and he was like, "So what?" They were overseas when all this Amityville stuff with the Lutzes went down, and he's like, "So what exactly happened to you over there?" And he goes, "You know," and he's like, "No, I wasn't here." Like, and of course you don't have internet back then like you do today to look stuff up or whatever. But he just kept going, like he didn't want to talk about it. Like he didn't even want to. He didn't want to give it any more power by having. But he just didn't even want to have a conversation. And one thing we found out about this guy, it's not like he would be a scaredy cat. I mean, he's a former, was it Marine?
Yeah, Marine, a black belt.
He was a black belt in karate. He had been around bike gangs and stuff. Like this guy was a tough guy. And for him to be like, I'm not even going within 4 blocks of that house, that ought to tell you something.
Yeah, just a little bit. So,
But anyway, that's been pretty interesting doing all that. But I'm gonna tell you, by the time October's over, I'll be ready for, I don't know, some holiday movies or something. Because I've about how I feel of demons. Another thing that's been real fun, and I'll talk about this a lot more on the next episode. Yeah, and you've watched most of these with me. I've gone back and rewatched all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I just finished last night.
I remember now why I stopped watching them.
Yeah, but I'm glad I rewatched them all. And I'm not going to spoil or anything for when I go through my list. But yeah, there was one in particular that's just god awful. And it'll be firmly affixed at number 0. Or, I think I'm going to go backwards this time. When I did my, and go listen to the last episode if you want to hear my Friday the 13th breakdown. I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to start with my least favorite and then work my way up to my favorite. Because I did my favorite first with Jason, and then by the time I got to the end, I felt like I was just griping and belly aching, which I was because I didn't like him. But I want to end on a better note, I guess is what I'm saying. I want to end strong. Go ahead and get the bad out of the way and get to the good.
So the order of these, are they the scariest or just the ones you liked, or like what? What qualifies them as being the best on your list?
It's totally subjective. I mean, to you, does it being scarier make it better? If so, then it's whatever the one you like the best to the one you like the least.
Okay.
And that wasn't the case last time. We were actually listing our scariest horror movies, not our favorite. Like for me, Exorcist was scary, but it's not one of my favorite because it's a little too scary. So it's 100% subjective. Okay. If you think The Conjuring Part 2 was the best one, then it needs to be your number 1.
Okay, gotcha.
If you think, and you said you're just going to do the 3 Conjurings and the 3 Annabelles.
Yes.
Because you can't find The Nun.
I can't find The Nun anywhere, and The Nun was kind of just a prequel. Like it tells the origin story of Valak.
Valak, yeah. Which was the Conjuring 2 villain.
Right. So.
I wonder how they have a second Nun. I'm sure they'll. What it boils down to, sadly, is if it made money, they're going to do another one.
Oh, definitely.
And I got to admit, this Conjuring universe is very clever about how they set up for future Conjurings. And I kind of was like, when they started out in Amityville with Part 2, I was like, why didn't they just do the whole movie on that? But maybe they just didn't have enough material to do a whole movie there. They just hit the high spots.
Yeah.
Which I guess in hindsight I'm kind of glad of, because then you wound up with like the Hobbit Part 1, 2, and 3 when it was just one book.
Yeah. And 2, the Amityville, it was empty. So they were just going in they treated it like a haunted house. They were going to see if there was anything there, bless it, whatever. But The Conjuring 1 and 2 was a family that came to them and was like, there's something, it's got a hold of us. Like the demon was even like bruising the lady in the first Conjuring. And she thought that, it was doing it in her sleep, or her husband was doing it in his sleep. And
right, in Part 2, they were getting some gnarly bites. Like,
yeah.
Like even the real life pictures they showed, like that hurts.
Yeah.
And why would you, if you're faking it, why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, there's
like
no
that's
way.
Really committing.
And the little girl was 10.
Yeah, she's not going to bite herself that hard and bad, or get her sister or whoever to, just to bring attention. And I like how they approached Part 2 skeptically. They wanted to eliminate the possibility of a hoax, because he made a good point. That the church would send Ed and Lorraine Warren out in real life to be their eyes and ears to find out if they need to get involved or not. Because, it could backlash on the Catholic Church if they get involved in something. It just winds up being BS.
Yeah.
And so they would send Ed and Lorraine Warren just to kind of check it out and see, is there something legit here? Is this something we need to stay away from? Do we need to distance ourselves from this, or just jump in and try to help these people, or what? And so they were in kind of a neat position. I'm surprised that the Catholic Church did that.
Look, it's fact that Ed Warren is the only, ordained demonologist for the Catholic Church that's not a priest.
Yeah.
Like, he's the only one that's not a priest that can go and do that stuff.
I would be scared to be a demonologist. That sounds like a bad thing to be, but he used it for good. I just wouldn't want to be that close to it and know that much about it. I kind of like ignorance is bliss for some of that stuff, you know?
Exactly.
It's like I don't want to be able to tell you what is going on. I'd want to be like, I don't know, maybe it's nothing, right? Like the innocence of not knowing.
Yeah.
It's fine with me. But it doesn't seem to bother them at all. Like even in the interviews I saw with the actual, Warrens, they don't seem fazed by it at all.
Well, both of them were sensitive, like it told in part 2. Both of them were sensitive as kids, and of course they were punished or whatever because of it, and so they've always been sensitive, and so they've learned to accept it and use it to help other people.
And that's how they kind of found each other and became a couple.
Right.
Is because they said in the movie, like, I finally found somebody that believed me, and then they were like, well, what did you do then? Well, I married him.
Yeah. And two, they make it a big deal that, where what they do is kind of what we've done not really, but at Athens, is they kind of went around and was teaching people that you don't go and play with stuff that you don't know what is and you don't know how to get rid of.
Basically, you're not supposed to do what we do on the podcast.
Yeah. You don't do any of that.
We're not supposed to be doing that because
Yeah.
we're not
Don't go
professionals and
looking
we
for
don't know
something.
what to do if something crazy happens.
I don't even think I could recite the entire Lord's Prayer, to be honest with you. I'm ashamed of it, but there it is. I mean, I know some of it. But, yeah, but, you get teenagers messing around with Ouija boards and stuff like that, and that does act as a vessel or whatever.
Yeah, and another thing about Conjuring 2 is that place became known as England's Amityville.
Yeah.
Because it was so publicized in the media. Like the police got called one night and even they saw a chair move.
Yeah.
Like that in the movie.
Slide all the way across the room, not just move.
Yeah, and then the police checked it for like wires and strings and stuff, and they were like, this is not what we do. We're leaving.
Yeah. The police are the ones that got the church involved.
Yeah, because they're like, this is way out of our realm. We don't do ghosts. We do actual people causing problems. People that aren't here anymore, that's not our department.
We can't arrest them.
You can't put cuffs on a ghost or demon. So anyway, yeah, I gotta admit, it's been interesting. I think the most interesting thing to me has been watching the YouTube videos and stuff and the interviews with Ed and Lorraine. I tried to watch an interview with the original Amityville, the guy that massacred his whole family.
Oh.
But that guy's just really weird and out there, as I guess you would be. He's dead now. He just died last year.
And he was saying
In
that
prison.
everything was fake
But he was the one that said the voices told him to do it during the trial.
during the trial, but he said his lawyer told him to do that so his lawyer could write this book.
Oh.
But, like Ed said, he's got $3,000 if you can disprove it, because that house was possessed.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy back and forth about that story. And I've read all of it because, I try to be objective. I don't want to just go, hey, this sounds cool. I want to believe everything they say. But one of the things was they said that whole thing with the priest was a lie. Well, it wasn't, because I watched the interview with Ed and Lorraine Warren where they said the priest told us for the first several years this story came out not to use his name. They could tell him what happened, but do his name out of it. Well, then later on, he was like, he changed his mind and said, you can use my name. But he was the one that said he didn't get attacked by flies, but he did get slapped, and he did hear a voice say, get out.
Yeah.
Like in the movie. He didn't get slapped in the movie. He got attacked by flies. Well, in the remake. I don't remember the original.
The original one was flies, too, because that was on my list of the scariest moments. That's why flies freaked me out.
Well, there was a fly incident in the house. It was a lot less dramatic than that. There was just a room full of flies for no reason.
Yeah.
Like this one empty room. I think they said it was like during a cold time of year.
Yeah.
Where you wouldn't think. And then this room was just full of flies. They didn't really attack anybody. It's just weird that they were there, I guess. But anyway, let us know what you thought about our little investigation we did. don't critique it because we don't claim to be professionals. Just and we need other places like that to go. And you see that how we can handle things if it needs to be anonymous or not. So, if you want to be anonymous, that's entirely possible. But we can go check it out if you'll have us. We're like vampires. You got to invite us in. Let me pull up before we go, let me pull up our voicemail line. Oh, and don't forget our Patreon. Just go to patreon.com and search for Real Pop Culture. Or the direct URL, I think, is patreon.com/realpopculture. We got a lot of cool stuff out there, and we're constantly adding more. Our voicemail line is 662-767-4487. That's strictly a voicemail line. Or you can text that number, too, and we'll get it as a text message. That's a Google Voice box thing. Google Voice. But anyway, thanks for listening. Have you figured out a way to say bye yet?
I mean, bye is bye.
Well, y'all usually do our own thing, though.
Well, I mean, y'all have something. I haven't come up with anything.
Okay. Maybe the more you
Bye
do
is
it,
sufficient.
for now.
Later, Tater.
Thanks for listening to episode 169 of Real Pop Culture. We've been broadcasting high atop the first and only floor of the Killjoy headquarters at the Killjoy Ranch. Love you, bye.
See ya.
See ya.